Greetings, Mr. Falcon. My name is Ahmad Zaidan from class L4CC, and in this video, I'm going to present what I have learned in the session 5 of ethical hacking and penetration testing. So, without further ado, let's go straight into the materials. So, this week focuses more on vulnerabilities. Uh, I don't think I need to explain much about vulnerabilities. Basically, it is, well, a weak spot somewhat in a system where attackers can exploit to gain information and access and etc. There are some types of vulnerabilities. The first one is design vulnerabilities, which is found in the software or protocol specifications. There's also implementation vulnerabilities, which is found in the code itself, for example, error handling, exceptions, etc. And lastly, there's operational vulnerabilities caused by improper configuration and deployment in the environment. There are generic types of vulnerability. The first one is local vulnerability, which requires local access to trigger, often used to escalate privileges. And there's also remote vulnerability, which does not require local access and can be exploited remotely. Uh, these are ways to analyze vulnerability. The first one is to investigate the core application functionality. So depending on what system or application or website or whatever that you want to exploit, you need to find the vulnerability based on the functions. Review peripheral behavior, such as offsite links, error messages, admin or logging functions, and redirects. Examine examine security mechanisms and input processing locations. Analyze client-side technologies such as forms, scripts, applets, or cookies, and then analyze server-side technologies. Uh, these are the example for entry points for user input. There are URL strings, post parameters, cookies, HTTP headers such as user agent, prefer, etc., and out-of-band channels such as webmail, publishing apps, IDS, with web interfaces. As for server-side tech ID, there's a banner grabbing, HTTP fingerprinting, protected by server mask. You can use tools such as HTTP print, so file extensions like ASP and PHP or .py. Um, we can actually like make uh exploit. We can actually exploit .php, which will be covered in later sessions, and also directory names. Uh, there are more examples here, such as session tokens, as well as third-party components. Uh, this is basically a way to map vulnerabilities. We can categorize them by their findings, high, medium, and low risk. And when we find and categorize the vulnerabilities, the one who decides on the mitigation step is actually the management. So depend on your field of work. If you're simply just like if your work is simply on vulnerability assessment, you won't be needing to do much further work other than well mapping the vulnerabilities and information gather before that information gatherings, scanning, enumeration, etc. But if your work is a pen tester, you will need to do more. And mapping vulnerability is a crucial step to pen testing. And but if you're not on that, then your final step is to just basically present the findings to the stakeholders or the higher ups. Sorry, this is a wrong one. So that's basically it for today's session. Thank you so much, Sir, Mr. Calpin, for watching, and uh, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.